Welcome to a special edition of Product Mastery in the Age of AI and ChatGPT. I'm Madhumita, your host today, and this episode tackles a topic that is not just trending but redefining how products are built and managed: generative AI. For anyone feeling the buzz, scanning the headlines, and wondering how to apply this technology in a product role, this is the place to be. Let's dive in.
Have you ever wondered why AI suddenly feels like it's everywhere? Not long ago, artificial intelligence sounded like the stuff of sci fi movies or secret government labs. But here we are: ChatGPT, DALL, and all these generative AI tools have crashed the party, and now even your neighbor's hobby project has a neural network under the hood. Let me set the scene. Product managers, folks who once obsessed over roadmaps and wireframes, are being handed tools like large language models or LLMs and multimodal systems that can handle both text and images. These aren't just technical terms. Think of an LLM as the ultimate intern that can write, summarize, and brainstorm, while multimodal AI is like a Swiss army knife for creativity. Now, you might be thinking, is this hype or is it here to stay? Well, AI is not just a shiny add on anymore, it's becoming the engine under the hood. Companies are shifting from experimenting with chatbots to embedding AI into the DNA of products. The conflict? Most people have no clue where to start. Let me tell you a story. At a recent meetup, a product lead confessed he felt left out, like AI was this exclusive club for coders. But here's the resolution: AI is democratizing. You don't need a computer science degree to contribute. With the right mindset, anyone can ride this wave. So, what's the first step? Accept that the AI revolution is real and it's opening doors for every product thinker willing to step through. It's not just for the lab coats anymore, it's for anyone bold enough to build. Alright, let's cut through the buzzwords. What exactly is generative AI and why should product managers care? Generative AI means systems that can create text, images, code, you name it. The magic term here is training data. Imagine teaching a parrot thousands of phrases. Now picture doing that with the entire internet. Here's the setup. Most modern AIs use neural networks, which mimic how our brains process patterns. But unlike our brains, they scale up to billions of connections. The conflict? These models, like GPT-4, can produce things you never explicitly taught them. That's both powerful and a bit unsettling. Now, you might be asking, how do I use this without coding? Great question. Prompt engineering is your ticket in. Think of prompts as instructions you give to a genie. No need to learn Python, just learn to ask the right questions. Let me pull back the curtain. Multimodal AI lets you feed both words and pictures. It's like having a coworker who can read, write, and paint. Suddenly, prototyping goes from weeks to hours. So, the resolution? By understanding concepts like neural networks and prompt engineering, you're not just surviving the AI wave, you're surfing it. Embrace the tools. You'll be surprised how far plain English and good questions can take you. Let's get practical. How do you actually build an AI first product, especially if you're allergic to code? Here's the setup. You've spotted a real business problem. Maybe customers struggle to find the right item in your catalog. The old approach: manual filters, endless scrolling. The AI first way: let's solve it with a conversational search powered by an LLM. Here's the conflict. Most teams freeze when they hear AI prototype. They imagine piles of code and data science meetings. But that's a myth. With tools like GPT-4 and DALL-E, you can use no-code platforms. Think of them as Lego blocks for building apps. Prompt templates and drag and drop interfaces do the heavy lifting. Now you might hear, but don't you need machine learning experience? I get it. But the new world of no code means you can focus on user experience and business value, not technical nitty gritty. It's like piloting a drone, you control the outcome, not the engineering under the hood. Let me tell you a story. A student of mine prototyped a personalized recipe generator in a weekend using nothing but smart prompts and a no code builder. No code, no jargon, just results. Here's the resolution. With the right AI first mindset and the power of prompt engineering, anyone can go from idea to working prototype. You're not stuck waiting for engineering bandwidth, you're the one leading innovation. Let's tackle the final barrier skills. Do I need to learn Python, master deep learning? The setup. Traditional AI roles demanded programming, math, and machine learning know how. The conflict? For most product managers, that's a tall order and a huge gatekeeper. But here's where things flip. No code platforms and prompt driven tools are changing the rules. Imagine instead of writing algorithms, you are crafting killer prompts and iterating on user journeys. Suddenly, technical terms like model fine tuning and token limits just become parameters you tweak, not obstacles that block you. Now, you might be thinking, isn't this oversimplifying? Not at all. The trick is understanding just enough to frame business problems as promptable challenges. The deep tech, leave it to the platforms. Let me give you some actionable moves. Start with scenario mapping. Identify where AI can do heavy lifting, like automating customer queries or generating marketing copy. Then prototype your flows with no code tools. Iterate based on user feedback, not backend code. The resolution, there's no gatekeeping anymore. If you can define a problem and experiment with prompts, you're already ahead. No PhD, no coding marathons, just curiosity, creativity, and the courage to try.